Hello, welcome back to another training section. My name is Prince Yemi Kasali. Please follow me on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel to have access to this kind of trainings. In today's empowerment training section, we'll be talking about how to prepare hair cream. To prepare hair cream, you need some materials like paraffin oil, petroleum jelly, paraffin wax, menthol, ladolite, glycerin, camphor, sulfur, perfume, color, and probably you can use yellow and green. Those are the most common ones. Then you need vitamin E, which is optional, and you need coconut oil, which is optional. These are the basics. You might still check on some hair growth ingredients. Some people use India hemp, but I know you're aware that India hemp is not something you can just use. You need a proper documentation with the Drug Enforcement Agency, and instead of using that or taking the stress of going through that process, you might look for something else. I think some people use castor oil. Just make your research and check on something that can make the hair grow faster or something. Depends on what you want to produce, but this is a basic hair cream production. So let's move into it. This is our paraffin oil, petroleum jelly, paraffin wax, lanolin, glycerin, camphor, sulfur, our perfume, vitamin E, coconut oil. Then you can add color to it. So the first thing is to add paraffin oil into the fire on a low heat. Please, it should be a low heat. This is just for everything to melt together and become one. It is not really to burn or to fry. So just put it on a low heat. Then we'll be adding other ingredients one after the other. So the next thing to add in here is our petroleum jelly. So we add our petroleum jelly to our paraffin oil on the fire and make it melt. Then we'll be adding our paraffin wax. This is just to make everything melt together. So I just added petroleum jelly and paraffin wax. Then I'll be stirring everything together. Your paraffin wax depends on how solid you want your hair cream to be. From experience, the more paraffin wax you add, the more strong your cream would be. So avoid too much of paraffin wax. Then I'll be adding camphor right now, and immediately I add camphor, I'll be adding sulfur to it also. Immediately camphor and sulfur is being added, then the environment will change. I'm putting in my sulfur, so the environment will change. Maybe if you're producing yours, you might allow it to cool down a little. Not cool down like cold, I mean just warm, so that the whole ingredient can mix. So I'm switching off my fire because it's already smoking. It looks as if it's burning. Even the content has changed color. It has gone to black. So I guess it was much as at when I was pouring it in. So if you're doing yours, you might just take off the fire before adding it. So I'll be adding vitamin E so as to give our hair some kind of vitamin. So I'll be adding vitamin E. That's vitamin E. Then I'll be adding menthol to it. So immediately I had my menthol, I have to cover it because the heat was just too much. It was the scent was just too much. So then I'll be adding lanolin. After adding lanolin, I will be adding glycerin. So but right now I'm trying to mix it so that my lanolin can dissolve. Already there is no more fire, but at least it is still warm, and it can still dissolve whatever I add into it. So this is my glycerin that I'm adding right now. So after adding glycerin, I'll be adding color. So this is my color. I didn't want to add color before. That was why I didn't show it at the beginning. But with this dark production, then I feel color is important, and I guess that is why color is always in our hair creams. Most people use blue, green, yellow. It depends on you. You can decide to use anything. It's your brand, and you might just want to use what others are using so that it doesn't look different in the market. But if you have good brand, you can use a different color so that at least people can see it from another angle, like, wow, so cream can be like this. Oh, I like this color. It depends on your market, and it depends on your marketing and your branding. If you're using something that is different, then you have to brand it very well. It has to look good. Otherwise, people will look at it like it is fake. If you like like, you can add perfume. So I'm adding perfume right now to just make it a little bit different. This is my production. As you can see, it's soft. If you want it to be harder than this, then you add more wax. You can just make it a little bit harder than this. Then you see the settlement at the end. That shows I poured everything into it. So 2 ways to work against settlement is to make sure you do not pour the remnant, that means the bottom of the oil after cooling down. Or if you want all ingredients to be in your cream, then you have to make it a little bit semi-solid, then stir together before adding it into your container. Thank you very much. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasali, and I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel or Facebook page right now. Thank you. Stay blessed.